I'm ready. I guess that's as bright as it's gonna get. Um, all right. So hello everyone, and welcome to our show, Two Sisters, a Different Point of View. This is a show where we talk about any and everything under the sun. I am Nikki, and I'm joined by my sister,
Angie.
all right. So this week, I wasn't even. Oh, my hair looked crazy. I wasn't even. I didn't really find any articles or anything because I did want to talk about manifestation. Remember, we said we were going to talk about that. Um, just a second. Um, oh yeah. So manifestation. So it's something I have been wanting to get into for a while, but I don't know. It's kind of intimidating because I don't really understand it.
How is it intimidating? Like what about it intimidates you?
I don't know. I guess because you gotta you gotta know. I know enough about it to know that you have to know exactly. Can you hear them? Hold on. Okay. But yeah, I was saying I know enough about it to know that you have to know what you want. And
Mhm.
I guess for somebody that has not been sure of what they want for some time, it's just it's kind of intimidating.
Well, I think I can see that. And what comes to my mind, I think it's called different things, but I think it all boils down to the same thing. Because in Dianetics, which is the study of the mind,
Hmm.
and it's something it's almost similar to psychiatry or seeing a therapist or whatever.
Hmm.
They call it ah, the word just escaped me. Ah, when I think of it, I come back to it. But it's something that they is a word they use in Dianetics that kind of means the same thing. And then in Islam, we say be and it is, which is also kind of like manifestation.
Hmm.
You know what it is that you want, be, and then it is. You work towards making that happen. And then I know some people talk about like the law of attraction and um, like you say, knowing what it is that you want and believing that the universe, as soon as you know what you want, even if you don't know what you want, the universe still works to make that happen. So if you're unsure, the universe makes it that you're unsure. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
So I think it's all the same thing pretty much. Yeah, so I can see how that can be intimidating. I think maybe what someone could do when they're not sure what they want, maybe you start broad and then work on narrowing it down. So
Oh,
like, hey,
broad.
right, think broad. It's like you say you want love. Well, what does that mean to you? Do you want the love of a husband? The love of a child, and then you kind of work towards narrowing it down from there. Maybe that could help. And then it won't.
Yeah, because from what I was reading about it, I looked it up a little bit, right before we started doing this. So I did find out some stuff about it.
More than I did, 'cause I did forget.
You forgot,
Yeah, because I had wanted to have some stuff written too.
but I looked up like what is manifestation, and it said that manifestation refers to various pseudoscientific self-help strategies intended to bring about a personal goal,
Mhm.
primarily by focusing one's thoughts upon the desired outcome. Essentially, manifestation is bringing something tangible into your life through attraction and belief. Like if you think it, it will come, like what you were saying. And
Yeah.
but it does say that it's more to it than willpower and positive thinking.
Mm.
So,
Do they say what that more to it is?
yeah, I got some more notes here. But yeah, that go along right along with what you were saying about the did you say something about the laws of attraction?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the next question, go ahead.
Oh, I was just looking it up too with the law of attraction. And it says, like with the law of attraction, a manifestation is where your thoughts and your energy can create your reality. If you are constantly being negative and feeling down, then you are going to attract and manifest negative energy, which is what I was saying. If you're unsure, then that's what you're going to be.
Right, because you probably, by being unsure, it probably, according to manifestation and the laws of attraction, you're gonna be even more unsure because that's what you're putting out there.
Right. And it's almost like an oxymoron, is
Right.
and that's kind of like be and it is, which is what we say in the nation curriculum. Be
Mhm.
sure, and that's what it's gonna be.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. You hear
There's
all that?
there's your children calling you since they can't come in.
Sending me messages through Messenger. It's no escape. But after I looked up what is manifestation, I looked up how do you start to manifest. Um, and it said to be clear about your goals. Make your intention as specific as possible. The more clear and concise, the better. For example, instead of saying, I want to meet my soulmate, develop a detailed picture of what that person will look like, qualities, characteristics, values, etc. That was something else you said too, and when you were giving an example.
I'll start abroad and then narrowing it down.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, listen.
Yeah, you know some stuff. I wonder, can you manifest a specific person?
Girl. You probably gonna manifest somebody who says close to that person. Because if they're already taken and married and stuff,
But that wouldn't that that don't seem like it would work because can you manifest evil?
yeah.
Hmm.
Because if that's what you're thinking, that's what you're gonna produce. Just like when they say hurt people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's kind of like the same thing. You've been hurt, so that's what you're putting out. That's the energy you're putting out. So you do it to other people because you've been hurt.
So manifestation can be good and bad. Now she calling me.
Yeah, I think it works both ways. Yeah, I think it could work for the positive and work for the negative.
Mm. That's interesting. Because let me pick this up. Ew. You would, I don't know. You would think it would just be for the good.
Yeah, you would.
Um, I guess as long as it's bad stuff out there, you can take anything good and make it into something bad. So let's see. Oh yeah, and actually the article that I had saw, it said it listed 7 steps. That was the first one, was to be clear about your goals.
Mm.
Um, and then the second step was once you set your intention, ask for what you want and write it down. When you've pinpointed exactly what your hopes, dreams, and goals are, you need to ask the universe for what you want. This can be done through prayer, meditation, visualization, speaking your intentions out loud, a vision board, and or a future box, which is a container full of pictures of items you want to manifest. But you need to say exactly what you want. If you write your intentions down or paper on paper, there is a method called the 369 method, where you write what you want 3 times in the morning,
Mm.
um, 6 times in the afternoon, and 9 times at night for 33 or 45 days. But
Nice.
it can also be as simple as a letter to the universe.
That's interesting. That's why I say a lot of it is similar, but it's called different things.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I got the word that they use in Dianetics. It's called
What,
postulate.
what is it?
Postulate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you think of something, you ponder on it, and you imagine that it's going to happen. Then the universe makes it happen. Universe, God, whatever that thing is that you want to call it,
Mm-hmm.
or him. That's what it's called. So um, that's interesting about writing it down because I took this class in Dianetics and it called Setting and Achieving Your Goals, which
Mm-hmm.
is the same, pretty much like manifesting. You see a goal in mind. And the thing that they do is you start broad, you write down what it is that you want, and then you fill in like the steps it takes to get there, which is the universe, Allah, God, providing that way for you to achieve what it is that you want.
Uh,
And you write it down because a lot of times how you have dreams and ideas and stuff, and you just keep it in your head, but you don't write it down on paper. But once you write it down on paper, it makes it more real to you. So that's interesting that they say to write that. So why they say to do it that many times in that many days?
I don't know. It didn't elaborate on that. And that was something I was gonna look up more on the 369 method. Like,
Because I like that. I've never done that before. I do try to write my ideas down on paper
mm-hmm.
because it just makes it more real and achievable.
Because I want to know why 33 or 45 days.
Yeah.
I guess I don't know. I'm thinking maybe, once you um do stuff and you keep doing it and keep doing it and keep doing it,
Mhm.
it,
It
it,
becomes
it kind of, yeah, it becomes a part of you. Just one moment again.
okay.
Oh, and I was also gonna say, the vision boards. You hear a lot about the vision boards. Have you ever done one?
I've done one like as an assignment or something for a class, but I've never really done one like on my own just to have at home, which I probably should.
Yeah, I always thought vision boards and then manifestation like it went hand in hand. But a vision board will probably be something that I work toward. You know what I mean? Like it would probably be easier for me to just write stuff down on paper.
I don't know if you remember um, a while ago when I used to put up pictures of like living rooms and stuff and have people decide which one they like the best.
Uh huh.
That could kind of almost be, you know, similar to doing a vision board,
Yeah.
you know.
Mm. Why you stop doing that?
I kind of ran out of like pictures and stuff. A lot of pictures.
Oh.
I might start doing it again though. Actually, what I might do that now that I think about it, because I want to have my own studio.
Hmm.
So I probably could start doing something along those lines, seeing doing pictures of different studio sets and stuff and asking people which one they like. Yeah.
I probably could start with because I know I want to move towards the end of this year,
Mhm.
so I could start there, and I want to start working on manifesting the type of man that I want.
Mhm.
So those would be my two. But even with that, I think It probably would start with manifesting the type of person that I believe I am, that I don't really show a lot. You know what I mean?
I was gonna say something along that point. Thinking about the man that you want and making sure that you're the woman that you want to be.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I don't feel like I've been I want to say my real me.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I've just been being what other people think I am,
Mm.
you know. So
Yeah, I think that's a lot of us. Yeah. Especially as Black women too, I think,
oh yeah.
hold it to that. Because we're so much, mothers, wives, caretakers, we so much to other people and we don't take time out for ourselves.
Yeah, and then you kind of lose yourself and you don't even remember who you used to be or who you wanted to be or how you wanted to be. Yeah, so I would probably start there.
Yeah. We
And
can work
then,
together, Nikki.
huh?
We can work together.
You say what?
We can work together
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we can.
with manifesting or postulating, whatever you want to call it.
And we can hold each other accountable.
Yeah. Could pull Paris in too. She would be good.
Oh yeah, that would be fun too.
Okay. Yeah, maybe we could set up a time where the three of us could talk.
Oh
Just
yeah,
individually.
yeah,
Okay, I'll ask
would
her.
be good. I
Okay.
like to do that. Yeah. And then step 3 was to start working towards your goals. Manifesting is also known as co-creating because it's a collaboration between you and the universe, which is why knowing what you want is only half the battle. You will not see results without action. So
Mm.
that's where that accountability would come in. Uh,
One of this one sister, she had said before, and I never forgot it. She had said, "Pray as if everything depends on God, and then get up and work as if everything depends on you." So it's kind of along the lines of what you just said.
mhm.
You, like I think you mentioned, Nate, prayer could be part of
Yeah,
manifesting, and
prayer, meditation.
right. And that's that belief in God for those who, believe in God and stuff. But then you got to get up and do something.
Right.
Mm.
Can't just visualize $1 million and then
Just sit back and
it's gonna just pop up overnight.
right, right.
And put some effort into it.
Yeah.
All right. Step 4.
It looked like you did a lot of research in Nikki.
It's all the same article. It says, be mindful of and thankful for what you receive. While you may not get everything you envision in the order and time frame you want, you should receive and acknowledge what you do get, no matter how big or small it may be. And it says to do this, consider creating a gratitude journal. It says before bed, spend 5 to 10 minutes writing down a few things for which you're grateful, as well as anything that happened that day to bring you closer to whatever it is you're trying to manifest.
Mm.
It gives an example of saving money for retirement, and you get a call from your cable provider about a way to lower your monthly bill, or you come across an informative podcast that inspires an idea for a money making side hustle.
Mm.
But that makes sense too, because sometimes I think we get stuff and it's not exactly what we wanted, and so we don't appreciate it. We take stuff for granted.
Mm.
So, yeah.
Just the other day, are you familiar with Reiki?
Who?
Reiki, Reiki.
Uh-uh.
Um, I don't know like what the technical definition of it is, but I know it has something to do with like your energy and your chi. you know how you have your chi and which are energy points or something,
Mm-hmm.
the body. And so like a Reiki instructor can help move like your energy, and it's supposed to help make you feel better, whatever it is that you um, need help with, in a sense, if it as it relates to your energy. And this sister and this brother had talked to me about taking these courses or setting an appointment to have some Reiki done. So I told her, I said, finally, I said, you know, I can go ahead and um, do something with you all. And when I said that, I think the next day, this brother ordered 2 cakes and paid for both of them at the same time. So I told her, so I guess that could be an example
Mm-hmm.
that I said, okay, I go ahead and do this. And then I got an order for 2 cakes, which you could pay for the course.
Yep. That's a perfect example. What was that, number 4? So
Yeah.
number 5, it says, let go of any resistance and limiting beliefs.
Mm.
In addition to changing your mindset and behaviors, you will need to remove any obstacles or limiting beliefs which may cloud your vision, including fear and negative self-talk. Telling yourself you're not good enough, you're not worthy enough, you're not smart enough, you're not enough. It's a tape that's playing for a lot of people. That's actually something Oprah said during um, one of her uh, episodes of Oprah's Life class.
Mm-hmm.
She says if you're not conscious of that, then you end up acting out of that belief system and not what you know to be the truest or want to be the truest for yourself. You don't become what you want because so much of wanting is about living in the space of what you don't have. To move past your limiting beliefs, it's essential that you first identify what exactly they are. To do this, ask yourself, what are the beliefs I have about myself that may be inhibiting my progress? Write down your answers. Cross out the limiting beliefs and write your new affirmations in their place. Jot down your answers and then replace any negative feelings with positive ones. If your limiting belief is, I am incomplete without a man, reverse it with, I am complete as I am. If your limiting belief is, I'm not good enough, reverse it with, I am wonderful as I am today.
I think we do that too, but like you just said, we don't realize that we are doing it. Just
Mhm.
like it's hard for me sometimes to accept compliments. You know, somebody say, "Oh, that's cute." I'm like, "Oh, you know, you like this." You know, so I'm putting like a limit. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
So we do it and don't even realize that we're doing it.
Hmm. That's interesting. I never knew that about you.
Yeah, it is hard for me to accept compliments
Hmm.
because I think a part of me feel like I'm not good enough.
Like you don't deserve them.
Yeah,
Hmm. That's interesting.
that somebody's so much better, but you know, I have to work on getting past it. Not in an arrogant way, but you know.
Right. Girl, I know.
No, I'm just saying that for your millions of
Oh,
viewers.
yeah. Yeah, you know, them million people, they be tripping.
You have to be clear.
And then I'm thinking too, I said manifest a man when I'm not even, I don't feel like I want one. So I wonder why would I think that's something I, I think I kind of feel like it's something I'm supposed to want.
Mm, but you're not sure if you do.
Right.
Well, I think that's just something you have to think about on, you know, on your own.
Get clear on myself. Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with
With
one.
what?
And when you say wanting a man, do you mean a man or do you mean a husband? Which is two different
I
things.
see. I'm not even sure if I want to get married.
But I'm just saying that's, you know, that's two different things too.
Oh yeah.
Because you might want a husband, somebody that's gonna take care of you and pay the bills and, you
Girl.
know, respect you. and let you be able to be who you really are.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just saying, just think about it. Don't knock the married folks.
I mean, you know,
Just
whatever
kidding.
people want to do. But I kind of feel like I look back and I think, was marriage something I even ever wanted?
Mm.
And I'm not sure. I'm not so sure that it is. But I kind of feel guilty for feeling like that. But
Or you want a companion.
eventually, I think I would want a relationship. So I guess, yeah, a companion, but
You don't be like those old people. They ain't gonna say this my boyfriend. They just say this my friend.
it's the kid's uncle. That's so stupid to me. Why would you call somebody that you're in a relationship with your kid's uncle?
Right?
I never understood that one.
Yeah.
And let's see, what number was that? Was that
I
5?
think it's fine.
Yeah. 6 is make sure to check and change your energy.
Mm.
Energy is everything. The energy we put out in the world is the energy we get back. Which means if you are continually sending out negative energy, either through your thoughts or feelings, you will attract that same energy back to you, according to Oprah. This is a conversation Oprah had with Dr. Michael Bernard Becker. On the flip side, though, if you are able to shift your energy, a practice sometimes referred to as raising your vibration,
Yeah.
okay, you'll also attract more positivity, which will help you realize your goals. I've heard that phrase, raising your vibrations. I never really knew what they were talking about. But so it's just your energy.
Hmm.
And raising your vibration means to make
Because
shift
everything,
your energy to being more positive.
right? Because everything vibrates,
Mhm.
you know. And so when you have like low vibrations, I guess that's like low level um, thinking, which is, girl, this is interesting because in Dianetics, once again, they talk about a tone scale.
Uh-huh.
A tone scale is just where you are emotionally on the scale. So if somebody, when they say, oh, they're at a low tone scale, that means they're um, lifeless or um, boredom is a low on the tone scale. And then the higher you go up, at each level, you exhibit different um, emotions and different physical reactions and stuff. And so someone who's high on the tone scale, they're always seem like they're in a good spirit, just like Brother Abdul Malik, the one who's over Peace Coin. Every time you hear him speak, he's always excited and full of energy and stuff. He's high on the tone scale. So it's like
That's the one that be hosting the meeting.
he's the one who owns it. Yeah, he does. He talks about the mission for Peace Coin.
Oh, okay. I think I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah. So I'm learning about different tone scales. So that's interesting when talking about vibrations, because when they say when you raise your vibration, when you go up on the tone scale, same thing. You can start exhibiting different reactions and realities and stuff.
Hmm.
So
In case you were wondering on how you would raise your vibration, it says lifting your energy is actually quite simple. Just focus on activities that cultivate feelings of joy and happiness, whether that's doing something kind for someone else, like helping a friend or family member, donating to a meaningful organization, or volunteering, starting each morning with a meditation session or a quick yoga class, spending some time in nature, or even treating yourself to some well deserved self care. So I guess basically whatever makes you feel good is how you can how you can raise your vibration and lift your energy.
So I wanted to read the definition of Reiki because I wanted to make sure that I, you know, gave the right meaning, and it ties in with what you were just saying.
Uh-huh.
Reiki is a healing technique based on the principle that the therapist can channel energy into the patient by means of touch to activate the natural healing processes of the patient's body and restore physical and emotional well-being. So it has something to do with them channeling energy and moving energy. You ever heard people say like they feel like their energy is blocked or something in a part of their body? You ever heard that before?
Mm-mm.
Or they're stuck, energy is stuck or something. And so Reiki, in a sense, can help like move that energy, and it helps to heal you physically and emotionally. So that can raise your vibration too.
And that was through touch.
Yes, it can be through touch, but I was looking at this particular website. I'm gonna have to send you the website so you could take a look at it. But I think you could use it by using crystals.
Hmm.
And also, I saw something that said long distance Reiki healing, and I'm not sure how it works.
Yeah, just that touch part it
It
made me think about like when babies are born.
mm,
And I forget what the study was called, but like babies can actually die from not being touched and stuff.
oh yeah, yeah, I've heard that before.
Yeah, so touch pretty powerful.
Yes, it is.
So number 7.
Oh, and just one last thing that remind me too.
Uh,
How sometimes when you have a newborn, you don't want everybody touching your baby because some people don't have like that right spirit. It's
yeah,
the same thing.
I'm sure that's probably where that came from.
Right, right.
We think it's got to do with germs,
Yeah, yeah.
I'm sure it originated there.
Through the original people.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So the last one was, I don't know if this is 6 or 7 because there's actually 2 more things listed, but it says be flexible and trust the process. All that said, the process is fluid. The steps you take do not matter as much as your beliefs. So trust your actions, visions, and clarity, as well as the powers that be. Faith is a powerful motivator and guiding force. Hmm, that was pretty self-explanatory. But trust the process, they go for a lot of stuff. They say that a lot on the lock pages that I'm on Facebook,
Mhm.
because people come on there complaining about, you know, I'm 2 weeks locked, or they started locks 2 weeks ago and it's not locked yet, or
2 weeks.
it's right. Or why is it so frizzy? I don't know if I can do this. And so a lot of people just be saying trust the process. They say that for everything.
I've heard the minister say too that like when you pray to Allah for something, then
Mhm.
you have to trust that He's going to do it for you.
Yeah,
Because
gotta have that faith.
right. Because sometimes, and I know I'm guilty of this, I pray, but I'm still doubting that it's going to happen. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Hmm.
I remember one time when we were little, and I was playing with the one of the bricks in the fireplace. Remember we had that fireplace?
Yeah, I remember.
And I made it get out of place. Like it was pulled out, but I couldn't, it was like stuck. I couldn't push it back into place. And I thought I was gonna get in trouble. So I started praying.
You did.
Uh-huh. I started praying, that God put it back in place. And when I looked at it again, it was back. So So that to me, that was like an example of faith because I prayed and I believed that God was going to do it, and He did.
How old were you?
I was little, maybe 8, 9 years old, somewhere up in there. But I remember that because I remembered that all these years because that showed me that, prayer is powerful. And if you believe that things can happen.
Yes.
Yeah. And the concluding paragraph in this article, it says, yes, you can manifest love. The best part about manifestation is its wide-reaching application. The law of attraction knows no bounds. Once you start dialing in your manifestation process, there's no limit to what or how often or much you can manifest. That was interesting.
That was.
Now we got to get started.
Yeah. I'm going to check with Paris, see when we could do it on Zoom.
Okay.
Yeah, that was good.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we could start maybe like July 1st. So that way it give us a full, like a whole month. Or you don't want to wait that long?
That's fine. Actually, that's not a month. You said July 1st?
July 1st to the end of July. Or how many
Oh,
days?
when we start manifesting or trying to put it into action?
Yes.
Oh.
We'll talk before then, but maybe we start July.
Yeah, that's fine. Yes. Yeah. Give us time to, talking and stuff probably help us get, more clear. Okay. We want to manifest.
Yeah, I like that. We should record those sessions too, because maybe we can incorporate that into something one day.
Yeah, I'm down.
Okay, I'll do the recording. All right. This was good, Nikki.
Yeah, it was interesting. I learned some stuff.
I did too.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep doing some more research on it.
Yeah.
This YouTuber I would look at, she had a few videos about manifestation. What was her name? I want to say West Indie Ray. I'm gonna have to look it up. Let me see, because I don't want to be lying. Oh, yep, it is. I got a good memory.
You what?
I got a good memory. It is West Indie Ray. Yeah, she had some videos I had looked at before about manifestation. I like her videos. I might have to look up some more of those. But that was it. So now it's just time to do the triangle of hope. Why you laugh every time I say that?
That sounds funny.
The triangle of hope. It seems like when I'm looking down my timeline, I be seeing all kind of positive quotes and stuff, but then when I go to look,
right. Well, I just looked up something from the law of attraction. And it says, what you think, you become. What you feel, you attract. What you imagine, you create. And that's actually from Buddha. I think they get a lot of stuff from Buddha.
Say it again.
Oh, I just went to another. What you think, you become. What you feel, you attract. What you imagine, you create.
I like that.
And then when you truly want something, go after it without limiting yourself with disbelief, the universe will make it happen.
Like that one too. Well, that disbelief and self-doubt, that's a sabotager.
Yes. Yes. Oh, this is another one. You create your thoughts create your intentions, and your intentions create your reality.
I always be thinking too, when you think something, that's the first step to it happening.
Yes. Which is be and it is. It be and it starts in your head.
Mm.
And it is.
A lot of that is just, it's like, feel like common sense to me. You know, it just feel natural and
Mhm.
right. So yeah.
Yeah. But sometimes, even though you know something here, it's still hard to
Right. Yeah.
like, manifest it because of whatever experiences you've had. You know, because
Mhm.
I think that's why it's important for us not to limit our children to, because a lot of times we'll tell children they can't do this or they can't do that when it comes to creativity and
Yeah.
allowing them to express themselves.
Yeah, exactly.
So a lot of things is a result of our childhood. Just like I told you when I think I must have been like 12 or 13.
Hmm.
And I knew I always wanted to be in the arts. And I had wanted to do something like a play or something. And somebody told me that was a sin and said that because it would be like we were lying. They actually told me that.
Somebody in church.
Yeah, somebody. And just
Church
thinking,
is a whole other issue.
I know church definitely put limitations on you. But just imagine if that had been nurtured and stuff as when I was real young, I might have been doing something.
Right.
I might be further along in my career.
Hmm.
But everything happens for a reason. So
Yeah.
I believe that too.
The church, I think church be causing damage, not intentionally, but they definitely be causing issues in people.
Yeah.
So I kind of like I didn't make my children go to church because I didn't want them to feel the same things that I did, but at the same time I wish I had helped to cultivate a better relationship for them
Mm,
with God.
mm,
So
yeah.
I think I went too far in the other direction. But so that was our
Maybe our
positivity.
next one we can talk about the black church.
Oh girl, Angie, you for real?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I talk about it, but that would be interesting. Oh, remember those conversations we used to have with Leonard? What's his name? Leonard?
Lennox.
Leonard, yeah. It would
Yeah.
be interesting to have a conversation with him now.
Oh, we should do a Zoom with him just to see how
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right, well, it's
This was good.
fun. Yeah, it's been informative. Um,
Yeah.
so thank you to everyone for watching our show. Two sisters, a different point of view. I have been Nikki,
And I am Angie.
and we will see you all next week.
Assalamualaikum.
Walaikum salam.